y'all. Thanks for joining. Hi. Thank y'all. Y'all pardon me for popping back on late just a little bit. I had to do something right quick, okay? But I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. You guys, tomorrow is Friday. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. Thank the Lord. All right. Today was a very busy day, but we got through it, honey. And tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Somebody gonna get paid tomorrow. Somebody's ready for the weekend tomorrow. That would be me. All right. So we're gonna get into it. But thank y'all for joining this live. I ain't gonna hold you guys long. We only have like what, 4? Is it 4 topics? Yeah, 4 topics. And then we're out of here. Okay. But let's get into it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. Everything said in the video is alleged. And in my opinion, and it's used for fair use and entertainment. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Hey, mods. Hey, everybody. Let's jump on into it, guys. We ain't going to wait no longer. Now, we haven't talked about these two in a little bit. Kimmy and Maurice. Let's get into them. It's supposed to be Kimmy's birthday, I think it is. And Maurice is doing something that Kimmy was complaining about on the show. Y'all remember Kimmy was saying that she and Maurice didn't really take vacations and didn't really do anything. Well, he has decided to take her out of town for her birthday. So let's get into it. But it seems like the weather is not cooperating on their little vacation. Let's get into it. All right, let's go.
Sweet cheese. I already see what this is. Double tone. It is. I thought that the weather was going to be good. So when I came to travel down here, I thought Kimmy was going to have an amazing birthday. She's not feeling good, and we can't get out here on this water. And it feels like it's raining out here. But rain is a good thing. You want to know why? Because I can recruit you guys to help me out. On Kimmy's birthday,
So what he's asking, because I'm noticing that the Love and Marriage Huntsville cast, anytime they go live now, they'll have music playing in the background. So it will keep us from playing their lives and sharing their content or sharing their lives. I'm starting to notice that because they know we'll have to edit videos or probably not be able to share them at all. But I'll share just enough so that you guys know what's going on. So that I don't have to do too much editing. But what they're doing is they're still trying to promote. Y'all remember I told y'all they were Love and Marriage Huntsville in terms of Ready to Love, and a few other shows were up for this NAACP Image Award. I'll be honest with you, I don't think Love and Marriage Huntsville will win it. If anything, I think Love and whatever the show is, y'all. I think they will have probably a better chance at winning it because, I mean, the ratings, to be honest with you, Love and Marriage Huntsville suck. Not a lot of people are watching that show anymore. I don't know. What do y'all think? But they are promoting it real heavy. Like all of them are promoting it as they should because they're on the show. But they really want to get that NAACP award for this damn show. But I don't know. What do y'all think? But they
not feeling good. The sun ain't good. The day is raining. But y'all can help us
by voting. Okay, so y'all see that? I ain't gonna play no more because I don't want to have to edit my video. I see what y'all doing though, Maurice. Y'all playing this music in the videos when you guys are talking. Y'all are talking over music to keep or to deter content creators from sharing you guys posts and talking about y'all. I mean, if we don't talk about y'all, you guys are not going to be relevant, right? So yeah, I see what y'all doing though. But let's get up off you because you don't get about 5 seconds of shine over here anyway. Because I don't like your ass anyway. But let's get into the next topic. Glorilla's sister is still going, y'all. We ain't gonna stay on her too long, but she's now reached out to TMZ. TMZ, why did y'all give her an interview? Why did y'all give Glorilla's sister an interview with her country disrespectful ass? Okay, still on here begging for money. Still begging. Let's go.
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
Hey, she got an obligation to share the wealth. We sat here, we struggled together. Took baths and bars of water, rest, roaches, all that. Yeah, she obligated. Is them friends obligated? She doing everything for them. So yeah, I feel like I'm obligated.
What is it you think she's not doing for the family? What is the you're making it sound like there's a real financial hardship. Describe what you're talking about.
She's not doing nothing.
What
Nothing. She not doing nothing for family at all. She do little oohs and ahs with our parents or whatever, but barely nothing because my mama still clocking the clock at FedEx. Oh, she don't want to work. Gloria got y'all believing this fake ass, imaginary ass thing where she retired them. No, she did not. My dad retired because his time was up. She's supposed to have retired my mama, but she didn't. My mama still clocking the clock at FedEx.
Why does she owe it to you to support you and to support the family beyond what she wants to do? It's her money, right?
Because don't go on no interviews, talk about our struggle. You want to do that. That's not right. You don't sit here and talk about struggles, sit here and struggle with. It's not one sibling. You got 9 other siblings. She get her money just because she got plenty other in Memphis. She getting money too. I got 2 siblings staying down there in Atlanta with her that she treat them like housemaids. Y'all keep on painting this picture like she's just a good person, an upright person. She's not.
So here's something that Glo pretty publicly did last year when your dad, you said he retired. His time was up, so he retired. And she bought him a brand new Jaguar as a retirement gift, right? And we saw this back in November. I mean, that's pretty nice to give someone a Jaguar, no?
Yeah, what picture of the Jaguar do you have?
I just know it's a white Jaguar.
What picture? What evidence do you have of the brand new Jaguar?
Are you saying that the Jaguar was not, she didn't actually give him a Jaguar?
New. What evidence do you have of that brand new Jaguar?
There's an Instagram video
and
of
of course, she gonna try to make it look good for y'all. My dad over there broke as a mother right now.
Let's say she has $2 million. How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
25, like how for? That's it, just 2,500 flat, or is that a?
2,500 flat.
I think she would jump at that. I think if that's all you want, I think Glo might jump at that.
But imagine her being on for 4 years and not giving us zero, none at all.
What does your mom think about you going public with this whole thing?
At the end of the day got to end. I don't give a
Let's start with just your grievance that you feel that your sister has an obligation to share the wealth.
This shit is beyond embarrassing at this point. Like I'm shocked at TMZ for even entertaining this bullshit, right? Like if it wasn't enough that she was on social media doing video after video, it clearly is clout chasing. Clearly, she's clout chasing like a motherfucker right now. I'm sorry, y'all pardon my mouth because she's irritating the shit out of me. But at the end of the day, was it not enough for you to be on the Shade Room and all these other social media platforms? I think she's enjoying this clout, this ride that she's getting, this attention that she's getting on social media. Now you've reached out to TMZ to say, hey, I got some negative stuff to say about my sister Glorilla. Let me get 5 minutes of fame right quick up off you. I'm sure TMZ did not pay you for this interview. And Glorilla still ain't giving you no damn money. So after all of this sitting in where I look like she might be in a barbershop or somewhere, after all of this that you're doing, what is it for? What is the end game here? What are you hoping to gain from this situation? Because Glorilla is not checking for you. She's really not going to fuck with you now because you're continuing to keep her name in your mouth, and it's in a negative type of way. Like, what are you hoping to do here? Right? Like, if I was Glorilla, I wouldn't fool with none of y'all. Like, there would be no reconciliation here. It's none of your business what she does for your mom or your dad. You are, as I said before, and I'll keep saying, you're an able-bodied individual. Get your ass up and go to fucking work. And whatever she give you is extra. It's crazy, the entitlement where you think because she made it. She been on for 4 years and ain't gave us nothing. She don't owe you shit. But these two, you can take them. That's free, right? It's something not connecting here. And again, TMZ, I'm shocked that you guys would even jump on the bandwagon with this bullshit with this girl right here. Like, for real. I'm very shocked at that. But let's continue on, honey. Evelyn Lozada child is crying and carrying on over Basketball Wives being canceled. She ain't bring shit to the show anyway, so I don't know what she's crying for. But let's get into it, honey. The girls are fighting. Shout out to them. Evelyn Lozada fights back to tears, honey, as she reflect on Basketball Wives' legacy and something that she didn't do nothing but fight on there anyway. Said that we had such a great run. Let's get into it.
Did one day living on Star Island, going through a divorce with Shaquille. She always says that she was sitting in this, you know, Star Island. She was sitting in this huge mansion and she was going through a divorce. She had all these kids and she's thinking, what the fuck am I going to do? How am I going to support these kids? And she came up with the idea of the show. And I'm so grateful for that because it also, even when I bought my first house, I was like, I messaged her and I'm like, bitch, thank you. If I didn't do the show and my life didn't change and I didn't have on fucking paper that I made this money, I wouldn't have been able to purchase my home, you know? And I'm forever grateful for that. So anyway, so I'll read this. This is from one of the camera guys. Saw Shawnee's post. It's official. He goes, it's a sad day. End of an era. And you know, I was there from day one, Miami to LA. You only get a handful of shows like this your whole career. I'm lucky to have been on this journey and a sincere pleasure to watch all of you grow with us as well on set. We went from 30s to our 50s. She was like, it's crazy. Excited for our new chapter. You know, we always cross paths. I'm sure I'll see you again soon. Much love and please stay in touch. Un abrazo grande. My emotion doesn't come from the show ending. It comes from, I mean, that's emotional too, but how many people depended on the show? There was so many people that like loved working on the show. It wasn't an easy show to work on, but like we were family. I saw people have kids, get married. I'm like, oh my God, I became a grandma. So it was such a long journey that I'm so grateful for. Like, I'm so grateful for it. I always say it was like a double-edged sword for me, you know, like it truly, truly was, because although it was helping me accomplish all these beautiful things in my life, it was also tough because I was so open with my life. And you know, it was one of those things where, you know, it's not easy. It's not easy. Can I get tissue? But anyway, dated one day.
Caramel Kisses, you own it, right? Yeah, she said, all I'm hearing is, let me get to the comments. Ciao. Yeah, it ain't much you got going on after that, okay? Because Evelyn was always able to, with the help of Shawnee, of course, because y'all know Shawnee and Evelyn were like this, child, like Siamese twins. And Evelyn could do no wrong. Evelyn got away with a lot of things on this show as connected to Shawnee. But Caramel Kisses makes a great statement by saying, all I'm hearing is, what am I going to do now? Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You hit the nail right on the head with that, because she don't have shit else going on. She created this little podcast, but it ain't really doing nothing. She ain't gonna be pulling in the same type of checks that she was pulling in on Basketball Wives, right? And what other show is she going to be on? Now, again, I did hear Laura Gavon say that she would be happy to step up and produce the show, but that's only if she's able to, you know, get the permission from those who actually own the rights to the show. If they're willing to pass the torch down to her and allow her and or trust her to carry on the legacy of the show. We don't know yet, right? There could be a spinoff of some sort. Who knows? But according to what Royce was saying, and I did get to finish the interview with she and Carlos King. According to what Royce was saying, she's pretty much she said if they were to ever call her again, she would do it. But she said that she felt that the show was just one-sided in terms of Evelyn and Shawnee being friends, because a lot of things that Evelyn was doing, a lot of her stuff that she didn't want seen got edited out, but everyone else was forced to show their uncomfortable moments, you know. So Evelyn, you got away with a lot, and a lot of things you should have shared, you did not have to share, because you when Shawnee were friends, and you could convince her to edit it out, whereas Royce and other people had to be seen in a very much so darker light and have to share their negative experiences. But at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't really care either way, to be honest with you. If they would have renewed it or not, I didn't really care. But y'all let me know what y'all think about it. Basketball Wives, child, is gone. Not too many people care, but hey. Let's get into this last topic. where I told you guys tonight, Eugene and Toya sat down with Carlos King. A clip from that interview has been released, so we're going to take a look at that according to the Neighborhood Talk. Let's go ahead and pull it up now. Because child. All right, according to what Eugene is saying that the basis of Quad and King's situationship, because he said he left that situation. He didn't say relationship. According to King, when he said he broke up with Quad, he said, I left that situation. So he didn't even give him as much as respect to call it a relationship. So according to what Eugene is saying, he still keeps in contact with keep in contact with King, which is Quad's ex-situationship, if you will. He's saying that the basis or the whole basis of their relationship was the whole IVF thing. He says that they got into this relationship and that's all Quad talk was IVF. So it's given that were you just using him in order to have this alleged baby that you set out to have, and he just wasn't on, he just wasn't, full on as related to that. So that's why the relationship didn't work, because you pressed him too much on something that he already had. King already has a daughter, right? I told y'all before, his baby mama's giving him hell for like child support and stuff. So I don't think he wanted to get into another situation of another child. But let's get into what Dr. Eugene had to say in addition to Toya. Now, it said that Dr. Eugene says that he wasn't surprised to find out that Quad and King called it quits after her IVF journey. He said, if you recall, King recently responded to comments under his post confirming their breakup. Let's get into it.
I do want to ask you, Dr. Eugene, recent news broke that King and Quad have broken up. And I wanted to get your thoughts on it. Are you surprised by the news, or did you see it coming?
I hate to say I kind of saw it coming to a certain degree, only because, and I'm actually cool with King. And I think, he's a new friend, but I actually would use the word friend. We actually talked. We hung out on Father's Day. I hang out with King. King always had an issue. I think that the focus of their relationship was baby only. When you're a new couple and you're just getting to meet this person, the focus should be getting to know them, not fertility stuff. And, I think it was too much focus on other stuff other than really establishing their bond. And I think it affected him to a certain degree.
Have you spoken to him since the news broke? Or I do want to ask you, Dr. Eugene,
I told him the news broke. I said, hey, King, you all over the internet.
Well, he broke the news himself. He told us first.
He's talking about before that news.
What news?
No, he didn't know that his comments were on the internet.
Oh, well, he went on the internet and made the comment.
I know he didn't know that it would.
That it went viral.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was like, hey, King, you're on TMZ. He's like, huh? So I sent it to him. He was like, oh.
But see, did TMZ call him because they called Quad, or did Quad call TMZ?
Quad's statement came after King's stuff blew up, I believe.
When did you know they broke up?
When did I know they broke up?
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Fair to you.
He said this been done.
Because?
I think because the focus was off. Like they just weren't on the same page,
Mm-hmm. Not at all. That's we would have.
According to Dr. Eugene, he said that King told him their relationship been done. So way before they announced it and way before they decided to split, he had already checked out. But then again, didn't I tell y'all just watching the show, you could see like physically he was there, mentally his mind was somewhere else. Like, I'm just go ahead and get through this scene, but bitch, I ain't feeling this. You could tell he was not feeling Quad, and he was just kind of like there. I don't know.
Advise everyone to enjoy your relationship for as long as you can and establish a bond between each other so that
I told him the news broke.
Once you have the kids, that bond is first. Mm-hmm. It's unbreakable in front of the kids. But
let me say this, not to keep pausing it, but what's so weird to me is if you're meeting someone for the first time and you guys are getting to know each other, the last thing you want to bring into a situation is a baby. You still getting to know him. How you know he's going to be a great father? I think Quad was so enamored with trying to outdo or trying to do something before somebody else. Hint, hint, Sweet Tea. Y'all know Sweet Tea's storyline was trying to have a baby with the medical conditions that she was dealing with, which was endometriosis. So I feel like she was trying to hurry up and have this baby to say, I beat you to the punch. And King just so happened to be her scapegoat in this situation. She didn't know this man. They literally had just met each other and had just started fake dating. I feel like the situation was fake as hell. But she brought him onto the show as a means to use him as a storyline, and he just so happened to go along with it. But I don't think he was 100%, both feet in on having this alleged baby because of the situation he already has with his baby mother, with his daughter. So Quad, I feel like, was stringing this man along, trying to prove a point and trying to hurry up and have this child with this man. And maybe that was God's way of saying, yeah, no, absolutely not. Because who knows how this would have turned out. If his heart is not in it, you can't make a person be what they don't want to be. That would have made you a single mother, among other things, because he's very sassy. So she would have definitely had some issues with his ass had they had a problem, had they had a baby together. I can see that. He probably gave her ass hell. But let's continue.
And, our kids, I tell Eugene all the time, hey, we have to be on the same team. We do.
Yeah. Let me retract that statement. Because actually, even when I think of, like, I've been, we go to marriage counseling.
Yeah.
So one of the things, I've been trying to really self-reflect on some things. And I was like, and thinking about things more philosophically, almost. I think when a man and woman fall in love, when she has a baby, she falls in love with that baby to a certain degree. And it's hard to be in love with two people at the same time, in love, And so when you look at a man and a woman after they have children, the focus does shift off the man to a certain degree. And I think they never had, the full experience of falling in love because they're...
Once you have the kids, that bond.
Going in that direction, but then to shift it to, I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. I want to have a baby. So King's like, as a man, well, what about me? What about us?
Like, those are the questions I would ask him. What made you put aside everything that you need for her needs? Why did you stay and film and continue when y'all were not in a good place? Like, that's what I want answers to. I never asked, and I could have. But if you ask and and someone...
But Quad is a great pretender, honey, because on the show, you would have thought they were damn near about to go down the aisle, and the whole time he done clocked out. I feel like he probably had clocked out way before the season even started. He just went along with it because he was enjoying that clout. He was enjoying that ride, being able to be around certain people, which gave him the clout that he was looking for. So he was looking for clout. She was looking for a storyline because she knew if she didn't get that Bravo check, she probably gonna lose that house because they were already saying she had some financial difficulties. And I don't think she'll ever admit to it because Quad likes to appear to be perfect, like she doesn't have anything going on, which I see now the connection between her friendship with Dr. Evelyn, because she feels the same way. Like, her shit is just perfect. Like, nothing could ever happen to her. Her marriage is perfect, even though she says she and her husband lie to each other all the time. But back to this Quad situation, I just feel like that's some unhealthy bullshit. Like, you got out of a marriage because you said it was abusive, but then you put another person through, I want to say, emotional abuse in order to give you what you want. This man did not want that, but I feel like you made him maybe feel obligated in terms of doing so. And I feel like his selfish reasons of staying was, hey, if I leave, then I don't get this clout that I'm looking for. So I feel like they both use each other in a sense. But let's continue.
And ask you, then you're obligated to tell that they ask for the truth. And so I rather not know so much, But I think there's a story there. Definitely.
Going in that direction, but
some days I feel strong, some days I
feel out. So this is King in the sauna. He works out, and obviously you see his body. Says that I don't think that they're together anymore. This is what someone was saying. King, of course, did confirm and say, at this person, I can confirm that I left that situation, as I told you guys, not relationship. He called it a situation. So yeah, that's clocked out rhetoric right there. Okay. Situation. I would hate to know that I was with somebody and you say you love that person, and when you break up, you can't even give it the respect to call it a relationship. You got to call it a situation. Wow, that's what you call a one-night stand. Really is a situation, right? Damn. Okay. This person says, just so handsome, Quad is a lucky man. Of course, he then responded by saying luck ran out. So as I told you guys, he's very sassy. He was making a lot of subliminals in the comments and a lot of digs at Quad. Obviously, you can see that the relationship probably ended very badly to where they probably had words, because Quad is very dramatic. Y'all know she's very overly dramatic, and she loves a good ugly cry, don't she? But what do y'all think about this? Now I gotta watch the whole interview with Dr. Eugene and Toya to see what other tea they've spilled. I'm pretty sure Quad is not going to be happy to hear that they sat down and did an interview and discussed her and her relationship with King. So she probably gonna do another statement, child. All right. But what do you think? Please sound off on these 4 topics and let me know what y'all think about Maurice and Kimmy, child, where he's taking her on a vacation, even though you just told her on another scene that you don't even know if y'all want to be, if you want to be in a marriage anymore with her. Go figure, right? Kimmy, you done for staying. Let me know what y'all think about Glorilla's sister over there on TMZ, still talking about some she feels she's due $2,500 because Glorilla got millions of dollars and she's never done anything for them. Also, let me know what y'all think about Evelyn Lozada breaking down over basketball wives going away. And also let me know what you guys think about this clip that I showed you guys with Dr. Eugene and Toya from Married to Medicine. That's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it in its entirety. Please don't forget to tap on the like button. Yeah. Thank y'all for a good show. To my top flight mods, Tiffany Thomas, Rose Armstead, and True TV Podcast. Thank you guys so much for coming through and modding. To all of my caramelians, thank y'all for joining the live tonight. Everyone in the bushes, thank you to all the content creators as well. You guys know I love y'all down. Until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.